What's up? It's Sparkles here with a new video. I don't have makeup on today because it's the next day and it's snowing outside. Well, it's melting now, but it was snowing earlier. So I'm actually going to be reading Dear David. This will be my 5th time I recorded this video because it is so hard to record a video now. So I'm actually covered up with a blanket, and I will be reading it off my phone. And I'm eating some snacks. This is not sponsored, but I'm eating some snacks. So sorry, it's a notification from my computer. But and I got my arm wrapped up different today from the video earlier showing the snow. That's what it looks like. And I do have some water, so I have my speaker here. It's my Anchor speaker. I'm going to put it kind of right here so y'all can hear when I play the audio and the videos. So, before we get started, please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And there will be different parts. I'm reading all of August today, and September and stuff will be in different parts. So, yeah. So, good luck to you. Let's get on to the video. Okay. Monday, August 7th, 2017. So my apartment is currently being haunted by the ghost of a dead child. He's trying to kill me. He started appearing in dreams, but I think he's crossed over into the real world now. The first time I saw him, I was experiencing sleep paralysis and saw a child sitting in the green rocking chair at the foot of my bed. He had a huge misshapen head and was dented on one side. I did my best to draw it. So I'm going to show y'all a cute little tiny kid that he is. Picture. And I am watching cartoons. So if you hear background noise, I'm so sorry. For a while, he just stared at me. But then he got out of the chair and started shambling toward the bed. I couldn't move because I was paralyzed. I have sleep paralysis fairly often. It sucks. I have the same thing sometimes. Right before he reached my bed, I woke up screaming. I had another dream a few nights later where I was in the library and a girl came up to me and said, "You've seen Dear David, haven't you?" I was like, "Who?" And she said, "Dear David, you saw him." She continued, "He's dead. He only appears at midnight. And you can ask him 2 questions if you say Dear David first." Then she added, "But never try to ask him a 3rd question or he'll kill you." I was very shaken. Having 2 dreams about the same thing was pretty weird. Anyway, a couple of weeks passed without incident. Then David came back in another dream. Same situation. I was in bed, and he was sitting in the rocking chair near the window staring at me. In the dream, I say, "Dear David, how did you die?" He mumbles, "An accident in the store." I said, "Dear David, what happened in the store?" He groans. "A shelf was pushed on my head." I'm frozen with fear. I ask, "Who pushed the shelf?" David doesn't answer. I realize that I've asked the 3rd question. But he didn't say Dear David. So, at this point, which I'm not supposed to do, at that point, I wake up absolutely terrified. The next couple of days I googled deaths in the city, but I couldn't find anything about a kid named David dying in a store. I even tried different names. Daniel, Dylan, Devon, nothing. A few weeks go by without incident. Sort of randomly in the apartment above mine is vacant. I have the opportunity to move into it. It's a luxury apartment, so I'm thrilled. Another month or two goes by, and I sort of forget about David. Dear David, I think he's lost track of me because I moved upstairs. Apparently, it's happened before August. That's what I'm thinking, because, a month or two and it's still in August. I'm so sleepy, guys. I'm sorry. But late, but lately something strange is happening. For the past 4 nights, my cats scatter at the front door exactly midnight and just stare at it, almost like it is if something is on the other side. Some will show you the little kitties, and you'll be hearing the name Maxwell, and I'm gonna show you what cat that is. This one right here is Maxwell. I forgot what the other cat's name is, but they're so adorable. Look, I love you, kitties. See my Pikachu there for a few minutes. I'm such a big geek. Last night I got a weird feeling, and I looked out the peephole and did certain I saw movement on the other side. When I opened the door and turned on the hall light, nothing was there, but my cat seemed unnerved, bushy-tailed, etc. And that's where I am right now. Dear David found me. I don't know what to do. I'll keep you updated. Okay, Wednesday, August 9th. Yeah. That have been a week since, I don't know, been 2 days since he had posted anything. Update. For the 6th night in a row, my cat has walked over to the door promptly at midnight and stared at it. So, actually, that's Maxwell. In the clock, it says 12. It's crazy. See what's going on. So I'm going to show you a video, and I'm going to make it big. I hope it's got sound. You hear him meow probably. It's adorable. I should like Sophia the First. I love cartoons. Okay. So, little kitty. There wasn't no sound on it because the sound is cut off for some freaking reason. This is okay. So I took a photo through the peephole because I'm too scared to open the door. I feel like I saw something. I couldn't tell. So I mustered up the courage to open the door. Nothing was out there, but I took another photo. Look at this. Is it just me, or is there something sitting? Something in the first photo, right there where the banister meets the shelves, hiding in the stairs. I'm going to show you the full photo. And tell me what y'all see, because... Okay, so here is the photo of the peephole. Then here's the stairs. There's nothing there. But I'm going to show y'all. I'll zoom in. Right there in that area is like a little face, and I can see it. Says, wasn't sure if it was a smudge or not, or something, so I took a photo from the inside. There was something out there. So I just zoomed in and showed y'all. That's all he did. I mean, I'll show you it like this. Comment down below and tell me what you see. It says, I debolted the lock and I got into bed because I don't know what else to do. I can still hear my cat meowing at the door. I'm pretty scared. So this, I think, is Maxwell. And that's his little eyes. Like, that cat is scared, you can tell. Thursday, August 10th. It's been pretty quiet tonight. I'm going to try out a sleep talk app and see if anything happens during the night. I'm heading to bed, but the cats are back at the door. They only do this in the middle of the night. It's a routine now. So that's him showing the cats. He's like, ugh, he's got that disgusted face. That look on his face, like, ugh, I hate when they do this. Like, I know that face too well. The next night. And here we go, just minutes before midnight. So I'm going to show you a video. I'm actually going to make it bigger. It's sideways. Meowing, so adorable. That's actually what he did the very first video I showed y'all. All he did was meow. They're both there now. So that's the cats again. They're at the door. Since I don't even know if this is the right kind of salt. So Maxwell was sniffing the salt, literally, like right there. But he did the supernatural crap. But I really thought it was a circle. But it don't always have to be a circle, I guess. Maxwell is extra talkative tonight. He's obviously trying to tell me something. So it is Maxwell. Friday, August 11th, 2017. A whole entire week. Since, I used the sound app to record my apartment last night. It makes individual recordings each time it hears something. There were 33 recordings. Most of them were pretty vague. A couple of them are passing cars and the like. But there are 3 that I'm interested in. The first is a snapping sound in what seems like a single step. It's odd because I don't get out of the bed at all. So I'm going to let you listen to the sound. So that's it. And it says this one is weird because out of 33 recordings, this is the only one that has strange electric sound throughout. So here's the other one. Sounds weird. This directly follows the electric static. Another snap, then I groan in my sleep. So yeah. This happened between 2 and 3 a.m. I have no explanation for them. I'll keep recording and share if I find anything curious. Well, actually, 2 and 3 a.m. is witching hour, so Saturday, August 12th, 2017. Getting the F out of my haunted apartment for the weekend. No, he is cute. His name is Adam Ellis. Go check him out on Twitter. I have no explanation for this. Okay, so I'm going to get this photo that I just showed you and zoom into where people said they seen a little ghost boy. It says, Eyes, nose, and mouth. Mishap in head. Small structure. Please tell me it's just a painting. So, it looks like a little kid to me. But I don't know. Monday, August 14th. Okay. So, weird things just happened. Take it with a grain. I bought a Polaroid camera this weekend. Because they're fun and dorky, I decided to take a few photos around my apartment. So, I want one of them. But I want a mint green one. Polaroids are stupid and fun and inherently sort of creepy. I don't know what to expect. I didn't expect to find anything, and for the most part, I didn't. I took a couple of my living room and bedroom. That's the rocking chair I first saw David in. They're pretty remarkable. So I'm going to show you his living room and his bedroom in the little green chair. That's his living room. And that's his bedroom. That's the little green chair right there. You can tell it's a rocking chair. But I ain't never seen a chair like that. So then I went into the hallway and snapped a photo. The Polaroid developed completely black. So it's crazy. I even ripped it and destroyed a fresh pack to see if it was just an undeveloped Polaroid, but they started out white. It's crazy, ain't it? I also thought maybe I accidentally covered the lens with my finger, so I took a photo while intentionally covering it. The photo on the left is me covering the lens, and the photo with my finger, and the photo on the right is a fully lit hallway just taken after midnight. So finger and then just the lit hallway. You can tell it's two different photos. So this could be nothing. I'm not sure what to make out of it. Okay, one last thing because I wanted to double check. Here's a couple of videos of me taking photos. So here's.
Okay, here's my living room. I'll leave that there.
And then the hallway.
Okay, now I'm gonna take a photo of the hallway just to show you what that's like. And as you can see, the first one has already developed. So let's see what this one does. It's gonna take a minute. But it is developing black.
It's developing completely black like the rest of the photos.
So I don't know.
It says it came out black again for a second time. Sorry, that's the photo that Eden just took and y'all watched them. Honestly, I don't know why I'm still messing around with this camera. There might be a logical explanation. Someone told me to take a photo from farther away, so I tried that. Once with my iPhone and once with a Polaroid. Left is with my iPhone and right is with Polaroid. The hall light is on both times. Why is it pitch black each time with the Polaroid? So, yep, his phone and that's the Polaroid. Okay, so my friend has a Polaroid and like she said that she took a photo with the light on in the hallway and it showed that the light was on in the hallway. So it might be the ghost or something. I don't know. The whole thread has been really convolved. I'm sorry if it's hard to follow. I just thought this was all weird and wanted to share. The next day, folks have been urging me to get some sage, so I did. And he did. I saged the heck out of my apartment. Saging the hall and definitely saging the heck out of this rocking chair. Same. Would too. Honestly, sage doesn't seem like it'll help much, but I'm open to anything. I barely slept last night. So, sage actually supposed to cleanse the spirits out of your house or smoke them out or something like that. I don't know. I think that's what's happening. I kept waking up feeling like something was wrong, but who knows? Maybe this will do something the morning after. Sage did not work. I haven't dreamed about David in a few months, but he appeared again last night. In the dream, my bedroom was filled with hazy smoke, but I could see David sitting in a chair across the room. He was smaller this time, almost shrunken. He didn't do or say anything except look at me. Anyway, it feels like a bad omen. If y'all don't know what a bad omen is, it's like a bad spirit. Like Friday, August 18th. It's been 2 weeks, and he still does this every night at midnight. So. Maxwell, the cute little kitty. Other weird stuff has beginning to happen too. I've been recording myself sleeping and it picks up this weird static electricity sound every night at 3 a.m. It lasts about 5 minutes. That's that static sound. I'll let you listen to that second recording. This morning I woke up to the whole house shaking. It felt like a small earthquake. No, he does live in New York City, and I don't I don't even know if New York has earthquakes, but I don't think they have earthquakes like that. I debated even mentioning that on Twitter because it sounded made up, but I distinctly felt the whole house swaying. It's just a whole bunch of small things happening at once. So uneasy, like right before a thunderstorm comes. Everybody is telling me to move, but I don't have the guarantee that this won't follow me the next night. Severe thunderstorm warning. They just issued a thunderstorm warning for tonight. So they actually did. And everyone in the city is talking about how weird the sky looks. I can hear rolling thunder in the distance. This sky looks okay to me. It looks pretty fine to me. But I'm from the South and we have skies like that almost all the time. Monday, August 21st, 2017. All this ghost stuff has been spooky, but this past weekend was the first time I actually felt unsafe in my home. On Friday night, there was supposed to be a huge storm. In the end, it passed. But that night was bizarre anyways. I fell asleep pretty early. I was incredibly tired for some reason. I had a dream that night where David was dragging me by the arm through an old abandoned warehouse. I'm not sure why I didn't fight back, but the dream, or how he was strong enough to pull me, but there's dream logic for you. It was a creepy dream. But I didn't think much of it. And when I woke up, I took a shower and then I noticed something. I had woken up with a huge bruise on my arm. So, right there is the bruise. Now look, maybe I injured myself the day before and my arm was hurting during the night, which manifested as a dream. Sorry, it was my speaker. It had cut off and I turned it back on. There could be a totally logical explanation for it. So I brushed it off and went coffee, which I do. Got coffee, which I do every weekend. When I walk to the coffee place, I always pass the food cart repair department. It's always incredibly busy, especially on the weekends. I lived in the neighborhood for over 4 years, and the place has always been jam-packed with carts getting service. But today it was completely abandoned. The whole warehouse was totally gutted and empty. That's actually pretty creepy. Well, almost empty. I went inside and looked around because it was installed. I was astonished that that place was suddenly empty after all these years. Basically, the only thing in the entire warehouse was a single green chair. David must actually like his favorite color might be green. If you recall, David first appeared in my green rocking chair. It could be nothing, but it's weird that it was the only thing left behind. On my way back from coffee, the warehouse had been shuttered. It's been shuttered. It's remained shuttered since. So. And I have a green chair over there. The chair, my bruise, dreaming about an empty warehouse and passing by one, it gave me the creeps. Needless to say, I didn't sleep much after that night. So many strange things are happening, yet more and more frequently. Friday, August 25th, 2017. There have been a few small developments in my apartment, but I'm not really sure what to make of it. I just know I'm scared. If you recall, my cats usually get around the door at midnight, but lately it's getting earlier and earlier every night. I was almost used to the routine, so when they started to cry at the door closer to 10, I was confused. They began a new routine, hover around the door at 10 p.m., cry for about 15 minutes, then wander off as if nothing was wrong. But this week, something else has been happening. Shortly after the usual cat stuff around 10:30 or so, I started getting phone calls from an unmarked number. My entire call history for the past week looks like this. You'll notice I answered once yesterday. So that's what his caller ID looks like. It looks crazy. I get unknown callers all the time though. Since this has been happening for days on end, I thought it might be an auto-made telemarketer or something. Usually if it's an auto thing, you answer once and they quit calling, so I picked up. Instead, what I heard at the other end was a particular static sound, very similar in the static my sleep app picks up at night. I didn't say anything, I just listened, waiting for an automatic message to chime in. After about a minute, the static stopped, and there was silence. I kept listening. I heard what I thought was breathing, but it was so faint I couldn't be sure. My heart was racing so hard to hear. Then, just as I was about to hang up, I heard a very small voice whisper, "Hello." Something about the way they said hello freaked me out. It wasn't a question or a greeting, just hello. A flat statement, so quiet I could barely hear it. I panicked and hung up. I didn't know what else to do. I closed all the curtains in my apartment and turned on every single light. I watched TV until dawn because I was too scared to go to sleep. I sort of felt like I'm losing my mind. That is creepy. I would literally be like, "Oh my god, who are you?" and stuff, and they start talking. Go me, but no. But after okay. If I look at each individual incident on its own, there are perfectly logical explanations for every day. But after 3 weeks of weird crap happening, I don't know how to make sense of all of it. The only thing I felt like I could do right now is write down everything. That's what I'm doing, and that's what I'll keep doing. Monday, August 28th, 2017. So I moved the green chair out of the bedroom weeks ago. It's been in various parts of the living room ever since. So there's the little cute chair. I like that chair. I'd actually buy it if you put it up on sale on eBay or something. I should probably get rid of it, but I'm not sure if that would have any effect. Also, I'm going on vacation to Japan in 3 weeks, and I keep thinking if I can make it to my trip this week, this will all end. As dumb as that sounds, David lost track of me when I moved. So maybe if he believes I left the apartment again, he'll leave me alone. Anyway, last week I bought a pet monitoring camera so I keep an eye on the cats while I'm overseas. It's basically a nanny cam that connects to the Wi-Fi so you can check in whenever it runs 24/7. It also alerts you to sound, movement, Viva, and app. I've blacked out the company since I doubt they want to be obsessed with ghosts. Associated with ghosts. In any event, I decided to test it out this weekend, so I was away from home one night. So I set up the camera before my phone pinged periodically through the evening, alerting me to the cats running around and playing normal stuff. Then around 11, it alerted me that it detected motion, but when I checked the feed of my apartment, I didn't see anything. So I watched the feed again, still nothing. I watched it a third time and finally noticed something. Watch the chair. So what I'm going to do is going to put it. The chair is moving by itself. Okay. I knew it could be the wind. It couldn't be the wind because I haven't had the windows open at all this summer. I have AC and I like to keep it chilly. It was so unnerving, but there wasn't anything I could do about it right then, so I flipped my phone off and tried not to panic. About a half an hour later, I got another motion alert. Here's the feed of that alert. So the turtle shell fell. So that turtle shell fell down. If you missed it the first time like me, look above the shelf. It was a little turtle shell that I hung on the wall. Yes, I know it's weird to own a turtle shell, but my family lives in Montana and I picked it up last year at a native trading post. It's adorable. I love all kinds of animals. Yes, I know. Okay. Since I've been back home, I've been too nervous to turn the camera back on, and today has been very quiet. That said, I feel really uneasy. I put the chair in the hall. I hope nothing else happens tonight. Okay, so I'm gonna end it there because it ends on August 28th, and the next is Tuesday, September 5th. So I'm gonna end it there and read that tomorrow. Sorry, my phone went off. So I'm gonna end that. Bye, guys. Peace.